Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Random Burrito. Welcome to your pick a card reading for today. And we are asking the universe, your higher power, what is the surprise that's waiting for you before the year would end? We're just a few months away before the end of 2022. But if you know anything about the universe or about life, it's always full of surprises, right? So let's see what surprise the universe has for you before the end of the year. And you'll pick from bear, snake, fox, and birds. You can pause this video at this time for you to meditate a bit and look at the cards intently. Which of the following piles speak to you or resonate with your soul? So, again, description is where the timestamps are. So, see you in your reading. Bye. Hello, pile one. Hello, guys. If you've chosen the bear, then this is your reading. Again, we are asking the universe what surprise awaits you before the year ends. And we have the Eight of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Five of Cups, we have Justice, and we have the Four of Pentacles. Right? From Sibila, just do a quick shuffle. All right. So you have the Lover, Death, Soldier, Butterfly, and Dog. All right. So based on what I see here, pile number one, or the bear pile, this is something to do with something you love or someone you love, and not really love romantically, not necessarily that, but if this is a person, then this is someone that you've been connected to or linked to recently, because we have here the lover, but the person is looking towards the left where there is no one on the left. So this is maybe a one-sided thing that has been going on for quite some time. I'm sensing that for most of you, it would be you who is on the giving end of this one-sided thing. And I can see that the change that's coming is the realization, the harsh realization that it's not really going to have any good effect on you. It's not necessarily going to produce something of value to you. We have here the Five of Cups. So you can see the tree in the background. It's barren. It's almost dying. And the Five of Cups is generally the card of sorrow. And I can see that this person came to your life quite quickly. This person was a bit young and brash. But based on what I see here with Justice card, the truth will come out. The realization will come. It will be harsh, yes, but it is necessary because it will really strengthen who you really are. It will really strengthen what type of values and preference you have on a person. Maybe this person, you will realize later on, is somewhat flimsy, someone who's not loyal, someone who prefers to dilly dally, someone who prefers to have light-hearted affairs instead of something stable. And this is the universe telling you that this delay or this harsh realization is actually a misdirection, or actually directing you to someone who's more faithful and loyal, someone you have put in the friend zone, someone who you didn't see is very faithful and loyal to you. So your blessing is actually a direction towards the right thing. It is leading you towards someone who has been there for you all along. You just didn't see them. All right. So there is some harsh spanking, so to speak, spiritual spanking, not physical. And this is like your wake up call. This is you coming to the truth that the person that you've been spending a lot of time on most probably is not going to reciprocate whatever it is that you're putting down. And instead, you will be directed, your eyes will be directed to the blessing that has always been in front of you. This person, the dog, the faithful, loyal follower, friend, who has always been there for you all along. They have been with you since maybe for a long time, a couple of years. When you were in your formative years, they were there for you. you know um, whatever challenges comes your way, they're always there to be your support system. So this pile one, this is really all about you realizing the gift that you already have in front of you. You were just too blind to see it. So that's a blessing that I see that's coming towards you. And let's see what advice the oracles have for you, my pile one souls. It says here, surrender to the divine. All right. Show the world the real you. Oh, all right. So this is just you letting everything go and just being yourself. Maybe with this person, you were trying to fit into a certain mold, trying to be someone closer to their type. But the cards are saying that, enough of that. It's time to show the world the real you, who you really are without the pretenses, who you really are deep inside. And it says here, surrender to the divine. So the higher powers, they already saw everything that you did in the name of the pursuit of love and romance. And they'll take care of the rest. The higher power will take care of the rest. All right? So that's your reading, pile one. It certainly feels a bit of a mixed blessing, but a blessing nonetheless. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you in our next videos. Bye-bye. All right, pile number two. If you chose the snake, then welcome to your reading. Again, what blessings are coming your way before the year ends? We have the Seven of Cups, the King of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and lastly, the Ace of Swords. From your Sibila, let's see. Tragedy, House, Letter or Message, Despair, and Longing. Right, let's see here. All right, based on what I see here, the blessing that's coming towards your way is actually twofold. I can see a lot of charity, a lot of people who would be willing to help you out in one way or another, and as well as clarity. So, based on what I see here, there's a lot of options. There were a lot of choices to be made. There's a feeling that I'm getting that some of you may have chosen or made some decisions in your life recently, not purely out of logic, but mostly out of emotion, out of like maybe some of you chose it just to be petty or just to prove a point to someone, but regardless of the situation, I can see that it wasn't made purely on logic. Your decision making in the past may have been clouded in lots of conflicting emotions. And I can see that you are now bearing the burden of those consequences. You know, it wasn't all that bad. After all, the Ten of Wands is the card of burdens as well as of harvest. So some good things came out, but it came with a lot of responsibilities, a lot of burden. Honestly, it's becoming quite toxic for you. I can see that you are on the verge of giving up on a lot of things. Maybe you felt like you bit off more than what you could chew. Just a lot of things that are overwhelming, a lot of perhaps regret, and that feeling of maybe if I could just change one thing and you know chose a different path, maybe I wouldn't be here in the situation. But the good news is there will be help coming towards you. There will be people who are patiently waiting for you to come around and come back to your senses and make better decisions moving forward. So, pile two, those who chose the snake, I can see that, we may have said yes to a lot of things. We may have chosen things too rashly, or maybe we made some decisions, said some things at the height of our emotions, and now we're feeling the burden, the consequences of them. But don't worry, there will be people, friends, loved ones, people around you who are willing to get you out of that dark place and, provide you with clarity, provide you with the means to cut through the mess and move forward again. In fact, they've been waiting for you to ask for help from them. So, whatever situation that you're in right now, whatever dilemma or heavy situation, heavy emotional baggage that you're bearing right now, all you need to do is ask for help and it will be given to you. And it won't be too much of a task for those who love you, for those who really want to help you. In fact, they've been waiting for you to ask for their help. And once that burden is off your shoulder, next comes clarity. Next comes knowing what the best thing to do is. We started with a lot of emotions, a lot of things that have clouded our judgment, but in the end, we have this one sword, one clear answer, one clear direction. So, clarity and help from those who love you. That will be the blessing that's coming your way before the year ends. So, let's see what advice the cards have for you. Additional advice or insight. Just any messages for you, my pile two people. Alright, it says here you and your loved ones are safe. Expect powerful change. Alright. So, based on what I see here, there really is a lot of things that are still in store for you. Expect powerful change, but This is a change that we need to initiate within ourselves. Recognizing that we need to change is the first step towards it. And it says here, you and your loved ones are safe. Fear of the unknown is usually what holds us back from undergoing change, but the cards are saying that there's no need for you to be afraid of this change. There's no need for you to be concerned. So that's your blessing. That's your reading. I hope you enjoy this, pile 2, and see you in our next videos. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 3. If you chose the fox, then this is your reading. Again, we're asking the universe what blessings are in store for you before the year ends. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the 10 of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. We have the 9 of Pentacles. And lastly, the 2 of Cups. And from our Sibila, Prisoner, the Thinker, Constant, Consolation Prize, Hope. All right. So pile 3, those of you who have chosen Fox, the blessing that's coming your way is abundance, wealth, both financially and romantically even. So I can see that you feel like you've been stuck in a rut in terms of your work, or your career, or your finances, in your life in general. And I can see that you've been meaning to expand. You've been meaning to see the world, have a new adventure for yourself, but maybe work or some other things have tied you down. But I can see with the Queen of Swords here, the Queen of Swords is someone who is objective, someone who values fairness and justice over everything else, someone who values objectivity, And this could be you who is deciding that, I've worked hard, I've been more or less a prisoner to this job, to this career, to this life. And you know what? I want something more. I deserve more. I deserve something to free myself up from all this chaos, from all this grinding. It's almost the end of the year. It's time for me to reap my rewards. And reap your rewards you will. The 9 of Pentacles is about material comfort. It's not necessarily luxury or, just ostentatious wealth, but this is you living comfortably, having a little more than enough for your bare necessities. So this is you enjoying the fruits of your labor. So we have here the vines of grapes and the falcon. In medieval times, falcons are known as pets for those who are wealthy. So this is you living the wealthiest life you can imagine with the money or with the means that you have. And that's echoed by the consolation prize. It's not the best prize there is, but it's more than a little something something. And lastly, we have the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is about romance and partnership. And then we have Speranza. It means hope. So someone you've been hoping to reconnect with, someone you've been hoping to reunite or get together with, whether that's romantically or not, I can see that, they will come around. The time will come for you to spend quality time with them. And I can see that it will not come at the cost of your job. It will not come at the cost of whatever it is that's bringing finances into your life. This will all be provided to you, kind of like a present. a surprise from the universe. That's exactly what it is. So just need to decide. You just need to come to your senses and evaluate your life objectively and say, you know what? I deserve nice things too. I've worked my ass off this year. I I think I deserve some time off. I think I deserve to unwind and enjoy the fruits of my labor. So let's just get additional cards from our oracle. Just additional messages for you. Let's see. Right, says here your hard work is paying off. See, what did I tell you? And it says here prosperity lies ahead. I mean, very self-explanatory. Things are lining up. I am really happy for you. Pile 3. So great news for you. Your hard work is paying off. Prosperity lies ahead. Comfortable life and a chance to reconnect with someone that you've been hoping to really spend time with. So I'm really happy for you, Pile 3, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And see you in our next videos. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 4 people, and if you chose birds, then this is your reading. Again, we're asking the universe what blessings are in store for you before the end of the year. So let's start with your tarot cards. The 4 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and lastly, the Fool. From your Sibila, we have Merchant, we have Sickness, Traveler, or Journey, we have the Present, and Child. All right. So for pile number 4, I can see that you guys have been not in a good place recently. I can see that there are people who may have seemed very nonchalant, very uncaring for you. I can see you've had encounters with people who may have cheated on you or may have taken advantage of what you've given them. But what the present is for you from the universe is that you will have the strength to leave them all behind. All right? So this is the 5 of Swords, the card of conflict. So you can see this person is looking back or, looking away from the people behind them. So this is the card of someone who triumphed over battle and the people who lost are at his back. And this is you walking away from all this negativity, from all this not so good energy in your life. And what's waiting for you? We have the 6 of Cups, the card of mutual love and respect. This is also the card of nostalgia. You can see the children. And we have the Fool, which is a new beginning, a new journey. And based from what I see here, you've been surrounded by people who've made you sick, people who have been draining your energy. You've been surrounded by people who may not have your best interest in mind. The Merchant is not just a literal merchant, but someone who is cunning, the traditional stereotype of merchants who are very cutthroat, very transactional. They find every means to get money off of you. But this is you journeying towards something better. This is you journeying towards your present and towards a new life. a new clean slate, like a baby whose life is about to blossom. And that is you. That is your blessing. That is you leaving behind these toxic people, these people who do not have your best interest in mind. This is you leaving them behind for a future filled with people who actually respect and love you, and people who reciprocate the emotional investment that you put in. And this is you making a leap of faith towards that future, making a leap of faith towards a brighter, a high vibrating energy that's ahead of you. So, really beautiful reading. Let's just get additional cards from your oracle. Let's see what's in store for you, or just some advice and messages for your journey ahead. Okay, it says here meditate and contemplate. All right, so you need to think things through, and you need to look at the bigger picture. All right, do not zoom in on this area in this time in your life. Look at how the people's actions in your life are, and what are their impact on your life in general. And you'll be able to see, you know, whose bridges are you meant to burn? Who are the people that you need to, put aside in the past? Whose energy you shouldn't deal with? For you to welcome this bright new energy that's waiting for you at the other side, you know? So meditate and contemplate, look at the bigger picture. So these are all mutable signs, Pisces and Sagittarius. By mutable signs, we mean that these are energies that are shifting, the in between, the transition. You're in a period of your life where you should be transitioning into a new state of life. Enough with these people who do nothing but put you down. Enough with those, and it's time for you to move forward with a new, brighter energy and outlook. All right, so that has been your reading, pile 4. I hope you enjoyed. See you in our next videos. Bye bye.